Mas masaya? Pagsama-sama!
Tonight's headlines, PDP Laban moving on after Go's exit. Senate approves 5 trillion peso 2022 budget on third reading. Coronavirus cases in the country at 2,833,038. National Task Force to ask Duterte to extend vaccination drive. Northeast monsoon to bring rains over Luzon. And Philippine shares dragged by Omicron worries. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, December 1, 2021. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. PDP Laban President and Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi on Wednesday said they will continue to move forward as they respect the decision of Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo to withdraw from the presidential race. To recall, the longtime aide of President Rodrigo Duterte announced his decision on Tuesday, saying that he does not want the president to be trapped in the middle of the current situation. The energy chief also stressed that there is no feud within the PDP Laban and noted that the ruling party's basic principles will lead the party in determining the rightful candidate to support. He added that they have not decided yet on who to endorse in the coming polls, but assured that they will choose the candidate who can continue the Duterte administration's programs. Senators on Wednesday approved on third and final reading the General Appropriations Bill containing the 5 trillion peso national budget for 2022, the last under President Rodrigo Duterte's term, voting 22-0. The members of the Senate and House of Representatives will meet in a bicameral conference to reconcile the disagreeing provisions of the version of the budget bill passed by both houses. This comes after Senate Finance Committee Chairman Sonny Angara introduced the institutional and individual amendments proposed by his colleagues during the Senate's Wednesday's plenary session. In introducing the amendments to the 2022 GAB, Angara said the Senate budget version focuses on health and the country's COVID-19 response and highlighted the need to prioritize funding for the health sector, considering the emergence of the COVID-19 Omicron variant. The Department of Health reported 500 confirmed coronavirus disease cases on Wednesday to bring the total number of infections in the country to 2,833,038. This brought active cases to 15,327, and of the total, 47.14% are mild, 4.9% are asymptomatic, 25% are moderate, 16.23% are severe, and 7% are in critical condition. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 2,768,999 after 951 patients recovered from the deadly disease. The death toll is now at 48,712 with 167 fatalities recorded. Figures from the DOH also indicated that 27% of the total intensive care units nationwide are in use, while 28% ICU beds in Metro Manila are occupied. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Boto mo to Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
Bong, yung naumpisahan ko, tapusin mo. Mga bagong highway, tulay, tren, dapat ma-enjoy na kaagad ng mga tao yan. Kailangan lahat bakunado at laging may ayuda pag kailangan. Huwag dapat makabalik ang mga drug lords para ligtas ang pamilya. Yung ginawa mong malasakit centers, maganda yan. Padamihin mo pa. Magkasama tayo. Tayo ang nagsimula, tuloy-tuloy lang, Bong.
Ayon sa World Bank, tinatayang 4.8 hanggang 12.7 milyong toneladang plastic ang sumisira sa ating karagatan taon-taon. Halos 80% nito ang nanggagaling sa Asya. Sa buong mundo, ang Pilipinas ay itinuturing na pangatlong pinakamalaking nagdudulot ng polusyon sa karagatan. Ang nakalalasong kemikal mula sa plastic ay di lamang kumukontamina sa karagatan, ngunit pati na rin sa hanging nilalanghap at lupang ginagalawan natin. Kung magpapatuloy ang kasalukuyang paggamit ng single-use plastics, sa taong 2050, mas marami na ang plastic kumpara sa mga isda na nasa ating mga karagatan. Dahil dito, mas pinaiigting ng pamahalaan ang kampanya laban sa paggamit ng single-use plastics. Nanganganib ang ating planeta. Iisa lang ito. Lahat tayo ay dapat kumilos sa lalong madaling panahon upang pangalagaan ito. Tama na ang plastikan.
Fun and inspiring na kwentuhan? Sagot na yan ang programang Spotlight ng Daily Tribune. Makipagkwentuhan at kilalanin ng iba't ibang personalidad na kilala sa kani-kanilang larangan. Manood at makinig sa mga inspiring stories na kanilang ibabahagi kasama si Nina Ventura at Jojo Silvestre. Be ready ng mamangha at matuwa every Thursday alas 2 ng hapon dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Chris Masaya, pagsama-sama.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, The Daily Tribune Special Coverage.
In other news, Vaccine SAR Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. on Wednesday said the National Task Force Against COVID-19 will recommend to President Rodrigo Duterte to extend the national vaccination drive until Friday. The government was able to administer 2.5 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine on Monday, the first day of the three-day national vaccination drive. A total of 2,554,023 doses were given, or 2.5 times higher than the country's daily average of administered doses. The government aims to vaccinate some 9 million Filipinos in its three-day vaccination drive from November 29 to December 1. Around 8,000 vaccination sites have been activated, while 20,000 volunteers, including those from the uniformed service, have been tapped. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that Batanes, Cagayan, Isabela, Quirino, Apayao, and Aurora will experience cloudy skies with rains due to the northeast monsoon, or amihan. In its 24-hour forecast, the State Weather Bureau advised affected residents to prepare for possible flash floods or landslides during moderate to at times heavy rains. Partly cloudy skies to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms will prevail over Visayas and Mindanao due to localized thunderstorms. Flash floods or landslides are also possible during severe thunderstorms. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains due to the northeast monsoon. And in business, Philippine share prices continued to bleed on Wednesday by over 3%, fueled by investors' flight from the local bourse in light of concerns over the Omicron COVID-19 variant. The bellwether PSEI shed 253.82 points, or 3.53%, to 6,947.06 at the closing bell. The brother all shares also bled 103.75 points or 2.0705 to 3,734.38. Philstock's financial senior equity analyst Jafet Antionco said local bourse plunged as COVID-19 worries continued to weigh on sentiment. More than 1.37 billion shares, valued at 14.4 billion pesos, changed hands. Decliners led advancers 165 to 40, and 42 issues were unchanged. That wraps up the stories tonight, and we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, Mary Kay, Department of Tourism, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. And before we go, it's 24 days before Christmas. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.
Christmas saya, pagsama-sama.